whatever I shared till now, condensing the whole thing and reviving it as experience, starting from completion, unclutching, power manifestation, the states of consciousness and the planes, multiple planes, everything. Whatever I shared till now, condensing the whole thing and reviving it as experience, starting from completion, unclutching, power manifestation, the states of consciousness and the planes, multiple planes, everything. Condensing the whole thing and reviving it as experience, starting from completion, unclutching, power manifestation, the states of consciousness and the planes, multiple planes, everything. Whatever I shared till now, condensing the whole thing and reviving it as experience, starting from completion, unclutching, power manifestation, the states of consciousness and the planes, multiple planes, everything.
Third eye with us. It's because the manifest what you trust. He flies way beyond the fame, yet it's the sweetest of the love. You know it was Bananas ready for leaving below. With brahmacharis, you come hands folded at us. You be leaving without the cloak and the cloak. With brahmacharis, we pop pyres like it's all free. Through his blessing, this space is ours. With brahmacharis, you can ask what you want, it's on here. Eternal bliss, take a look at the stars. It feels so good to live patterns free. We be all charged up, all living blissfully. It means the world to us, cause we live out of his sea. Hey boy, get a grip, bring yourself out of here. We brahmacharyas, we be flying riding them cars. Got Kamala and Amalingas. We run the free ride.
Yeah, we be high on life, flying on prana.
Nithyanandam Paramashivoham Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatidam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamashyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamacharam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatidam Trigunaragitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Yes, Nithyanandam everyone. We are back. Kailasa is back. We are back with yet another episode on Kailasa's Nithyananda Rudras. So yes, we have started this special series exclusively for all the you people. And since we started, we flooded with so many questions and so many opinions from the public. The one common thing we received a lot is, yes, we understood the sannyas is a great lifestyle, we are understanding everything, but it is not for me. They feel, each one of them, they feel that they have a unique problem in their life. See, I think Swamiji also told many times, everyone feels their problem is the biggest problem in their life, right? So this is the one of the thing each one of you are feeling, right? So this segment, today, in this Kailasa's Nithyananda Rudra series, in this today's segment, the first step to sannyas, we're going to discuss about the problems the common people are facing before taking the sannyas. So every one of you feel that, oh, Brahma directly brought all of us and gave directly to Paramashiva and then evolved as a sannyasis. No. Each one of us in our life also, before taking the sannyas, before getting in this high knowledge, the truth, we also face many problems in our life, right? So today in this segment, we're going to we're going to tell the truth to the world that what we actually faced as a problem before taking sannyas. See, for many of us, it is not that we resolved our problem and got into sannyas. I'm sure that among us itself, many Rudras, they just jumped in, just believing the science. Then they got this very lifestyle of sannyas, and being a Rudra, they evolved themselves and this problem got resolved. So today in this segment, along with me joining Srinitya Tattvananda Maharaj, Nithyananda Maharaj, and along with me joining Srinitya Ramananda Maharaj, Nithyananda. So we three, all of us, going to talk about the problems each one of us have faced in our life before taking sannyas, and what is the first step which we took in our life to be evolved as a Rudras. So starting with that, we just gave a brief about all the things. So to know more about the questions you have, the queries, and you want to know more about that, go to all of our social media platforms. Please post your questions. We are happy to answer all your questions, because this segment, this show, this series is for you guys. So we don't have any agenda. We don't have any flow chart or plan to conduct this event. It is exclusively for all of you. So yes, I think I would like to start with Ramanatha Maharaj. So yes, Ramanatha Maharaj, I know you went into you've been born and brought up in India. We know how IIT, the scholarship, everything. Yes.
So for me, I say that why I chose to go for sannyas, or the problems that I faced. So as usual, everyone is when he took sannyas. That way he can make money very easily rather than doing the hard work.
Okay.
He can do that. So this is what different persons had, different family member had different opinion, and at the same time they still had the resistance. They didn't want me to take sannyas. They wanted me to continue the life that we have. But for me, rather than going for completion to them, I trusted Swamiji. I knew me taking responsibility for something and Swamiji taking responsibility for me, it's always going to be much better when Swamiji takes responsibility for us. So as a sannyasi, when we take sannyas, all the responsibility that we have, along with us, Swamiji takes all the responsibility also. So he literally took that responsibility and he brought the completion into me.
Okay, so by whatever you said, I'm just phrasing it out like it is the trust you had on Swamiji. That is the first step you took to get into sannyas. So Tattva Maharaj, so what do you feel that is that easy for you, that whole transition, like, born as a, like, a kid, like, jovial kid, enjoying the very lifestyle, and your father, the Purvashan father and mother, is being like, school teachers and principals. So you've been in a strict family, like, like, it is, see, even in the common world, like, I can say 10 out of the 9 parents knows, like, what my child has to do in their studies, everything. But especially for the principals and teachers, they'll be very focused on, like, you have to study this, you have to attend this, to this, you have to get into NASA, you have to get into ISRO, or you have to be with the IAS, IPS, all the stuff they will penetrate into you. Okay, so you've been in that. So how this transition, like, from that that kind of lifestyle to get into the sannyas, is that an easy transition for you, or you have faced any problems? Because when you took sannyas,
So
answer that one. That me alone.
when I was 13.
Okay.
12.
Okay. So it is not like you explored the whole life and then you thought that this is not going to work out. You are in the stage where you are, like, getting to know more and more about the very life and people, exploring the, like, community outside, getting to the people, merging with the people, all that. So do you faced any problems before taking the sannyas, the Bala sannyas?
That's actually a really good question, and I think it'll address all the youth and of the whole globe. So especially in India, when you see any sadhu or sannyasi, you only see them outside temples begging. And so the whole image, like, for me, for myself, like you said, my Purvashram father was in an IT company, and my Purvashram mother was a principal. So both the success of the outer world and the studies of the outer world was a big part of my life. So when I got to know about sannyas and to take up this journey of sannyas, when I look back, and plus one more thing is, like, literally, let's say any teenager in the outer world, when they hate meditation. Meditation is,
I joined the club.
it's like torture, sitting just by yourself, and it's really just not for a teenager. So when I thought, oh my gosh, like what we know about sannyas, meditating outside, maybe in caves or in temples, that is what is sannyas. So I did not want to meditate. And it was more of, I could say that one part really felt about the meditation and other aspect. But when I saw Swamiji, and Swamiji is a sannyasi, so Swamiji is not in a cave, Swamiji is not meditating. Swamiji is alive and continuously in action. So that really redefined what I thought about sannyas. And that is why I decided I'm going to jump inside, because all the ideas I had, and when actually, like you said, I wanted to join NASA.
Okay. I didn't know this.
Yeah, I wanted to join NASA. That was like my life's vision, that I want to go to NASA. And literally, when I saw that cognition that I had, that I wanted to go to NASA, and when I met Swamiji, Swamiji is like, literally the cosmos is inside him. So not just being an engineer at NASA, or that's really small.
Don't bring the engineer part.
So yeah. So when I actually saw that what is my own potential, not just a NASA engineer or not just a NASA scientist, but literally I can, through my third eye, see the planets. I can move the planets through my inner space. So that is the power of sannyas. And when I found out that powerful lifestyle is literally just in my hands, I decided to grab it and jumped in.
Okay, see, for me, I think I can take it from here. Like, you saw that, like, that the life is happening. It is not just, like, your guru sitting and preaching something.
Yeah.
He's very active and alive. He's giving the ultimate science to you. So that's why you jumped in. Okay, you jumped in. After that, what happened? Like, how, like, see, the bringing up from the, like, age of 3 and 4, you have, like, I want to get into NASA, like everywhere you'll see NASA, right? For me, it's like, yeah, let me come to me a later part, okay? Okay, so you're thinking of everything, okay? So this is a one pain point everyone feels, right? Being like studied in IIT means they should have like bigger goals in their life. They will have bigger achievements in their life. Okay, so you have one dream which you want to accomplish in your life. So you're proceeding towards that. You suddenly jumped into sannyas. See, because it is a common problem for everyone. Oh, I want to be successful businessman. I want to be successful in my, like, singing career. I want to be a composer. So everyone have from the, it is not like problem, I should say. It is the how the lifestyle is brought up, how is it designed. Everyone is running towards one goal. It varies for each one of them. It is like everyone studying engineering want to be the biggest engineers.
Correct.
They will have different professions and goals. So you being like evolved and trained yourself as want to become a NASA scientist. You got into sannyas. Okay, you're exploring something different outside, like, exploring your inner space. So you're not going to the space, you're exploring more and more about your inner space. So how this lifestyle, the way of sannyas, made you complete that I know I won't say it's like an incompletion, but let me put it very raw. Okay, because you understood the science of completion, you may come out easily. But for the vivos, it is not easy.
Correct.
It will be like, break, like, hurry. I carved my identity as a cricketer.
Correct.
Right? From a young age, I trained myself. I sacrificed all my studies just to become a cricketer. Like if in India, if you take the biggest sport is cricket. Okay?
Correct.
I carved my identity as a cricketer. Like you, for you also, it's like I carved my each and every day where people, students, like whenever you entered into a new class, second standard, third standard, what is your ambition? I want to be a NASA
correct.
scientist.
Yeah.
If a new teacher comes, what is your ambition? What is your name? What is your ambition? NASA. So you carved your identity as a NASA scientist. So how this transition helped you and made you complete about that?
That's actually a really good point. So for me, I can say, let me give an example of a child who has a toy car. So you play with the toy car, and literally if someone takes the toy car away from you, you start crying and you throw a tantrum that I want my toy car back.
Okay.
And so that is like maybe when you're 5, 6.
Okay.
And then when you become a teenager, slowly you start detaching yourself because your consciousness starts evolving. So from the childish, just playing with the toy car, maybe you go to playing cars in video games. And then when you start going to a job and when you actually start your life, when you become an adult, then you, from just playing toy car games, you buy your own car in real life. And so slowly by slowly, the consciousness, your own consciousness starts evolving. So the adult does not miss the car game or toy car. It's a good memory, but he does not actually feel incomplete. Oh my God, I still want the toy car. So same way in my life, when I look back